100 Civics Questions for US Citizenship 2025. Animated Interview Practice, Part 4, 46 to 60. Outside, the sky begins to turn orange. Inside, Anne and Mark are seated across from each other for their fourth meeting. There's a calm rhythm now, and Mark looks more assured than ever.
Welcome back, Mark. You've come a long way, from the basics of U.S. history to understanding the structure of government. Ready for questions 46 to 60?
Definitely. Let's keep going.
Question 46. Who was the first president? A. George Washington. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. Abraham Lincoln.
I think the answer is A. George Washington.
Correct. George Washington led the Continental Army during the American Revolution and became the first U.S. president in 1789. He set many precedents, including serving only 2 terms. Question 47. Why does the flag have 50 stars? A. Because there are 50 states. B. Because there are 50 original colonies. C. Because of 50 military victories.
I think the answer is A. Because there are 50 states.
Exactly. Each star represents a state in the Union. The flag has changed over time, adding stars as new states joined the country. Question 48. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? A. Harry Truman. B. Franklin Roosevelt. C. Woodrow Wilson.
I think the answer is B. Franklin Roosevelt.
Right. FDR was elected 4 times and led the nation through 2 of its most challenging periods, the economic crisis of the 1930s and the global war of the 1940s. Question 49. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. A. The Civil War. B. World War II. C. The Revolutionary War.
I think the answer is B. World War II.
Correct. World War II, 1939 to 1945, involved many nations. The U.S. joined in 1941 after the attack on Pearl Harbor and played a crucial role in the Allied victory. Question 50. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? A. The Senate and the House of Representatives. B. The Cabinet and the courts. C. The President and the Vice President.
I think the answer is A. The Senate and the House of Representatives.
That's right. Congress is the legislative branch responsible for making laws. The Senate represents states equally. The House represents the population. Question 51. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? A. 21. B. 18. C. 25.
I think the answer is B. 18.
Exactly. The 26th Amendment, ratified in 1971, lowered the voting age to 18 in response to Vietnam War-era protests that questioned the fairness of drafting 18-year-olds who couldn't yet vote. Question 52. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? A. The Speaker of the House. B. The Vice President. C. The Chief Justice.
I think the answer is B. The Vice President.
Correct. If the president dies, resigns, or is removed, the vice president takes over. This ensures continuity of leadership and stability in government. Question 53. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? A. Freedom of speech. B. The right to own property. C. The right to vote.
I think the answer is A. Freedom of speech.
Absolutely. The First Amendment protects your right to express opinions, criticize the government, and speak freely without fear of punishment. Question 54. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? A. 4 years. B. 2 years. C. 6 years.
I think the answer is B. 2 years.
Yes. Representatives are elected every 2 years to keep them closely accountable to the people in their districts. All 435 seats are up for election every even-numbered year. Question 55. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? A. Freed the slaves. B. Ended World War I. C. Gave women the right to vote.
I think the answer is A. Freed the slaves.
That's right. President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, freeing slaves in Confederate states and shifting the Civil War's focus toward human rights. Question 56. Who is in charge of the executive branch? A. The President. B. Congress. C. The Supreme Court.
I think the answer is A. The President.
Correct. The executive branch enforces laws and is led by the President, who also serves as Commander-in-Chief of the military. Question 57. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? A. The Declaration of Independence was signed. B. Terrorists attacked the United States. C. The U.S. entered World War II.
I think the answer is B. Terrorists attacked the United States.
Yes. On 9/11, terrorists hijacked airplanes and attacked the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. It was a turning point in U.S. history, leading to new security and foreign policies. Question 58. What did the Declaration of Independence do? A. Announced our independence from Great Britain. B. Created the Constitution. C. Declared war on France.
I think the answer is A. Announced our independence from Great Britain.
Correct. Signed on July 4, 1776, the Declaration explained why the colonies were breaking away and asserted their right to be free and independent states. Question 59. When must all men register for the Selective Service? A. At age 18. B. At age 21. C. When they get a job.
I think the answer is A. At age 18.
That's right. All male U.S. citizens and residents must register within 30 days of their 18th birthday. It's not a draft, but it's a requirement in case one is ever needed. Question 60. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? A. The Bill of Rights. B. The Federalist Papers. C. The Articles of Confederation.
I think the answer is A. The Bill of Rights.
Exactly. Ratified in 1791, these first 10 amendments protect essential freedoms like speech, religion, and due process, and limit government power over individuals. Excellent work again, Mark. These questions cover a wide range of topics, from history to your personal rights. How are you feeling?
Honestly, more confident than ever. I used to just memorize answers, but now I feel like I understand them. I can see how all the topics connect, like how the Constitution protects our rights and how historical events shaped them.
That's the best place to be. Understanding not only helps you in the interview, it also helps you become a more informed citizen. When you know why something matters, it's easier to remember and explain.
I agree. A few questions, like selective service or the Emancipation Proclamation, really stood out. I hadn't thought much about those before.
That's the power of reflection. After each session, take time to identify questions that surprised you. Practice explaining them in your own words. Think about how each topic affects your daily life as a future citizen.
I'll do that. I want to make sure I'm not just passing the test, but really earning this.
And you are, Mark. I can see the progress in every answer you give. Let's plan to meet again soon for questions 61 through 75.